Let's start this series of video very simply with a simple case study, with something obvious to analyze when you lose time in traffic. I usually break down my analysis in 3 steps. First, answer the question of what happened. Second question, where it happened. And third question, why it happened. Let's dive into the first question, what happened after my run. You can see here at the top of my screen in the interface I have the option to select one lap. The first one is in color, the green color, it's the colored lap 15.2, and I have another column where I can select another lap to superimpose the data of the 2 laps. Okay, so I'm going to choose the 6th lap, for instance 14.2. Okay, so I know my white lap and my white curves will be faster at the end than my colored curve. So when I take a look at the entire screen I build up here, you can see at the top the track map. We'll cover that in another video, how to do this in any given track to generate the track map. The second graph you have here is a time difference graph. It gives you the time difference at any point in the track between the 2 laps you have selected. Okay, so I can see here that my white lap was faster, and that's this region. When the curve is beneath this straight white line in this region down there, it means that the white lap selected is faster, and conversely, when you're above this straight white line, the colored lap is faster. But here there is 1 second difference, so the white lap is almost always faster. Anyway, you can see here at the end up, if I fix my cursor here and just zoom in there, you can see here time difference almost 1 second. You have another graph down there which is the speed curves. The red colored curve refers to the colored selected lap, and the white curve refers to the white selected lap. And we see here that there is a big difference in speed, 56 kilometers at this point of the track on the track map against 84 in the white lap. So I have my answer to the what question. What happened? I lose, you see, I lose 7/10 of a second in this region, and I lose a lot of speed here at corner exit. So I know the what, I know the where, and now I want to know the why. To answer that question, I'm switching to my driving tab, where you can see and recognize my delta curve, my speed traces, and my track map. Alright, so we're still here analyzing the same region, which is this corner exit, trying to understand why in hell do I lose 7/10 of a second on one acceleration point. So to understand that, I have 3 more curves: the steering curves here, the throttle curves here, and the brake curves here. So I can analyze all my transmitter input to understand if I did something wrong with the driving side of things. And when I zoom in, I see that there is not much going on the steering, although I go back to neutral a little bit faster with the colored lap. But above all, I see 1 brake input I'm doing in the colored lap that I'm not doing in the white lap, and I see also a throttle input that is way lower than the white lap. So that's why I have this speed difference. So it gives me a pure driving answer to the why question. But if we want to know the real reason behind this, we have to switch back to video. And look, here you have it. There is 3 cars here. The yellow one is me, the white one is a competitor, and here there is another competitor, okay? And they are all approaching this corner that we saw on the track map, this corner exit here, when you're supposed to go full throttle. So let's see what happened. Hop, do you see? I had to brake here because of the traffic, and I cannot go full throttle, wide open throttle here because of the traffic. Alright, so that's a very first simple example just to show you and try to help you wrap your mind around the power of this tool and the potential of this tool to understand something maybe more interesting than losing time in traffic, of course. I want to see where I can optimize my driving, where I can optimize my setup, because there is a lot of things we can do also to analyze the performance of the car itself. But I think it's a good first case study to get to know the platform. Okay, thanks for watching.